The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted many of our relationships, leaving us lonely and more prone to anxiety, depression, and other mental health concerns. These feelings of loneliness are understandable. The stay-at-home orders prevented many of us from seeing family members and friends, from meeting new people, and from participating in the social activities that give purpose and balance to our lives. Even though businesses are starting to reopen, for many of us, it will be a long time before our social lives return to pre-pandemic times. In this segment of the COVID-19 Care Package, we teach you numerous skills that you can use to manage feelings of loneliness and protect yourself against the damage that loneliness can cause to your mental health. These skills include checking in with your values, taking stock of your social network, practicing balanced thinking when you become anxious about socializing, becoming socially active even when you don't feel like it, and finding the silver linings. I'll review taking stock of your social network in this video. You can learn about the 4 others and find helpful worksheets and resources on the COVID-19 Care Package website. It's our hope that these skills will help you cope with feelings of loneliness and find more fulfillment from social activity. So, let's focus on taking stock of our social network. Sometimes, we can find ourselves getting a bit stuck in our social lives, as we might socialize with people like coworkers or our partner's friends because it's easy, rather than making the effort to reach out to our larger social network. If this happens to you, it can be good to ask yourself, are there other important relationships that I might be neglecting? These can be relatives you'd like to see more, old friends with whom you've lost contact, or even potential friendships that you'd like to start but haven't gotten around to yet. Thinking outside the box about socializing can help build connections and combat loneliness. Let's walk through an example of taking stock of social networks together. You can make a list that includes the names and contact information of the people who you routinely have contact with now. In a separate column, add people who you wish you had more contact with. And a third list for people who may have reached out to you in the past when maybe you were too busy to engage or respond to them. Mark those individuals who you'd like to see more and set a deadline for contacting them. If your list is lean, think about activities that you enjoy and brainstorm other ways of connecting with people who might have similar interests. When I sat down to take stock of my own social network, I realized that I had old friends who I had lost touch with and family members who I really wanted to maintain close ties to, despite living far away during this time. I had to get creative, so I reached out to an old friend and we cooked a recipe together on video chat. I hosted a virtual party for my best friend, and I scheduled in times to FaceTime with my grandparents and go for walks with another friend. I found that the more I reached out and spent time with other people, the more connected and content I felt. It's normal to feel lonely during the COVID-19 pandemic, and many of us are even feeling hopeless or anxious about socializing. But it's vital that we try to stay socially active. The skills in this segment of the COVID-19 Care Package, checking in with your values, taking stock of your social network, practicing balanced thinking when you become anxious about socializing, becoming socially active even when you don't feel like it, finding the silver linings, can help you socialize when it's challenging or when it doesn't feel enjoyable. We encourage you to try out one or more of these strategies when you're feeling lonely. Don't forget to check out the other segments of the COVID-19 Care Package. We're sharing strategies that can help you to lift your mood, ease anxiety, and manage depression during COVID-19. If you're interested, you can also sign up on the site to receive alerts as we post new information.